Today I'm going to share something that might sound like clickbait, but I promise you it's 100% real. I helped Warner Arts generate $35,000 in just 7 days using only 10 emails.
Yeah, no, the email was 70% of it.
No way. Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
email did so well. Email was everything. Yeah, oh, it was amazing.
How much revenue? I want to figure out because I'm going to do like a testimonial and I'm going to be like, oh, I did this for this guy and made
So
this.
cash collected, we did 50. So let's say 70%, 35% came, 35K came out cash collected from emails.
Now, before you think this is some get rich quick scheme, I promise you, I'm going to break down exactly how I did it using my narrative email framework. It's a method I developed that combines YouTube script writing and storytelling principles to email marketing psychology. If you're into digital marketing, email campaigns, or you just want to make more from your existing audience, this is the video for you. First, let me tell you a bit about Warner. He is a successful YouTuber who has built and scaled multiple faceless YouTube channels to millions of subscribers and has generated millions of dollars worth of revenue out of them. He started out as a kid that made Minecraft gaming videos from his bedroom by stacking books on top of each other and putting a camcorder on top. Now, he runs a content empire with a team of over 40 people and with offices all over the world. When Warner approached me about launching his YouTube Automation Accelerator program, we needed emails that would speak directly to this audience. The campaign worked because of three simple concepts I developed. First, the story arc method. Think about your favorite Netflix show. Why do you keep watching it? Because you care about what happens next, right? Most email sequences are just random messages. I treat emails as episodes in a show. We introduce characters, create conflict, build tension, and lead to a resolution. This turns boring marketing into a story that people can't wait to continue following. Second, the value urgency balance. Most marketers make one of two mistakes. Either they give out tons of value but never ask for the sale, or they're constantly pushing to buy without giving anything in return. Instead, I use a simple ratio that shifts throughout the campaign. In the early emails, we have 90% value and 10% urgency. In the middle emails, we have 70% value and 30% urgency. And in the final emails, it's 30% value and 70% urgency. This creates trust early on and creates a natural urgency as the deadline approaches. Third, the micro conversion strategy. Before asking for a big purchase, I get readers to make tiny commitments like joining a waitlist or watching a video or even answering a simple question. Each small action creates what psychologists call consistency pressure. Once someone takes a small step, they're more likely to take bigger ones later. By the final email, they've already said yes 5 to 7 times, making the purchase feel like the next natural step. Now, let's walk through the 10 email sequence we created. Email number 1 was the announcement, where we created curiosity. Email number 2 was the waitlist, where we built exclusivity. Email number 3 was the course introduction, presenting the opportunity. Email number 4 was the urgency creation, where we showed social proof. Email number 5 was value and credibility, where we give before we ask. Email number 6 was to build emotional connection, where we create trust through vulnerability. Email number 7 was social proof, where we let the students themselves tell their stories. Email number 8 was shifting beliefs, where we remove the reader's mental barriers. Email number 9 was a webinar follow up, where we provided another touch point. Email number 10 was the final chance, where we created maximum urgency. Each email led naturally to the next, creating a journey towards the final purchase decision. Let me break down 3 key emails that drove the most results. Email number 1, the announcement. Subject line was, I am launching a second business. And the hook was super simple. I am excited and proud to announce I'll be starting my second business next week. That's it. We didn't reveal what the business was, just hinted at a life changing opportunity. Why did this work? Pure curiosity. People had to open the next email to satisfy their curiosity. The next one is the email number 6, which was the emotional connection. The subject line was, I gave up everything for my dream. This email started with a powerful story. August 17, 2013. I had to say a tearful goodbye to my parents after a nasty infection from a surgery gone wrong, which almost killed me. That moment changed everything. We shared Warner's struggles, sacrifices, and transformation. We included real photos showing his journey. This wasn't manipulation. It was authentic vulnerability that created real emotional connection. The next one was the email number 7, where we showed social proof. The subject line was how Joey went from broke gambling addict to 50,000 euros per month. This email told the story of a student that went from rock bottom to success. One of my students, Joey, had just 4 euros left in his bank account last year, working 3 jobs, 80 hours a week, just to survive after losing everything to gambling. Today, he's generating over 50,000 euros per month from faceless YouTube channels. This email also introduced the price point, the 997 early bird special, but only after establishing tremendous value. Throughout the campaign, we controlled what information we revealed and when. In the beginning, we were mysterious and value focused. In the middle, we balanced value with increasing hints of scarcity. By the end, we emphasized urgency while still providing value. Let me share some specific techniques we used. Instead of sharing vague claims, we used concrete examples. In email number 5, for example, we wrote, I'd dive deep into niche markets. If I had a few bucks saved, I'd start with AI driven channels like Bible story videos. I'd spend about $350 per month on 11 Labs for voiceovers and ChatGPT for content. This specificity builds credibility way more than general statements. We also used visual storytelling through words. In email number 6, we painted this picture. As I sat in my apartment in Dubai, overlooking the marina from my balcony, I couldn't help but think back to where it all started. The kid with a camcorder stacked on books, recording gaming videos in a tiny bedroom. These vivid details really help the reader see and feel the transformation. Now for the results. This 10 email sequence generated $35,000 in just 7 days. The open rates averaged 42%, more than double the industry average of 18%. Click rates hit a high of 12 to 13%, which is nearly 5 times the industry average of 2.6 to 3%. Just like a great movie builds to a climatic ending, our email sequence built to a final revenue surge. So how can you use this in your business? Here are the simple steps. 1. Use the story arc method. Figure out who your customer is, understand their current situation and what they want, identify the obstacles in their way, and show how your offer helps them overcome those obstacles. Number 2. Apply the value urgency balance. Give tons of value in your early emails. Gradually increase the urgency as you go. Use real deadlines or limited spots when possible. 3. Create smart micro conversions. Start with easy, tiny commitments. Gradually increase the investment level. Build consistency that leads naturally to the purchase. The beauty is this works for practically any business. I've used this framework for physical products, online courses, coaching programs, software, all with similar results. Alright, here's what I want you to remember. Great email marketing is not about tricks and tactics. It's about understanding how people think and respond to stories. We're wired for stories. We respond to balanced value and urgency, and we're more likely to take big actions after we've already taken smaller ones. Of course, emails are just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to a complete marketing system. At Fire Interactive, I help my clients build a full YouTube funnel that includes YouTube scripts, emails, and social media content that work together seamlessly. But even implementing just the email portion of this will dramatically increase your results. If you found this useful and want to learn more about the YouTube funnel system, you can click the link in my description that will tell you everything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.